Are people inherently evil? You ask my friends' exes? Yes. Wait, no, wait. You ask my friends about their exes? They'll tell you yes. You ask me, when I look at my grandma, I think, no, people are inherently good. How could some sweet old lady like this, granted, a lot of racism in there probably. It's not funny, but I mean, like, older traditional Spanish people. I mean, they're pretty what's it called, hard headed, stubborn, pretty, stuck on their ways and stuff. Put family over everything. Sometimes family over family, which is an interesting conversation to have. But I look at my grandma and I think, like, you can't there can't be any evil in you. She's just a sweet old woman. And granted, maybe not like maybe didn't give my mom the best childhood ever or anything like that, or but definitely did what she can and was there, loved her and supported her. And like there's flaws. There's flaws, of course. I mean, I don't know my grandma's flaw. I mean, despite like besides what my mom has told me, you know what I mean? I don't know her too well, and I know a handful of my mom's flaws, flaw. I mean, but sorry, Fred just sent me a message. But Mom Donnie stay in New York City. I gotta stop mentioning Zoran, man. I love the dude. You know what I mean? Super, super important times to be politically aligned right now. Or not even politically aligned, just aware. Super crazy times. Ice shooting. Uh, what's it called? Citizens and just like members of society, humans. Let's take it even further. I mean, I was like, let me get as specific as I can with who these victims were, and at the end of the day, let's go even deeper. Let's cut as far as we can. That's flesh and blood right there. That's your brother, and the fact that people can do that. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna talk about being inherently evil and inherently good, and I guess that kind of is on topic now that I'm saying it. I was gonna say let's move away from that because that doesn't have anything to do with being inherently good or evil, but it kind of does. I mean, the amount of people that would go along with these crimes and do the things that they're doing, I mean, even silently is crazy, but to be openly supporting and working with ICE and stuff. I mean, it's the downfall of humanity. I sincerely look at people and I'm like, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're just not you're not there. You're not here. The conversation of inherently good versus inherently evil came to me. Um, I don't know how specifically, but I was thinking of uh kids, you know what I mean? I was thinking of kids. Hold up, don't clip that. No, I was thinking of like how as a kid I would like not like to share toys. Obviously I would like to play and stuff. And even when it was like somebody else's console or something like that, I kind of in my head I was like, you know what? At the end of it's their game. If it was my game, I would not want. I would want to be the mostly the one playing it too. So if they don't want me to play as much, I kind of get that because I would be the same way. I was sort of empathetic in a different way, or sympathetic in a different way, where I wasn't like I want to share my toys because I would want people to share it with me. It was the other way around. I was like, I wouldn't want to share my toys. So I'm perfectly cool if you don't want to share your toys. This is like we're on equal footing right now. You know what I mean? It's like do what you gotta do. Well, like however you enjoy it. If you enjoying it is also me enjoying it, which that's the case for me too. Like I love having fun on my own, obviously, but I love it even more when I'm having fun with other people. But I'm thinking like prioritizing my needs. If it's me or somebody else who wants to do something, I'm gonna go with what I want to do a little bit more. I've been people pleasing my whole life, and I've been thinking that makes me inherently a good person just because it makes the other person happy and stuff. Um, but then I'm like, am I? I mean, I'm not inherently evil if I just don't follow people, right? I don't know. Like obviously evil isn't necessarily not sharing your toys or I'm thinking of like prioritizing yourself like sociopaths or psychopaths who like do whatever to get on top and stuff and um will go like will by any means necessary on some Malcolm X stuff um feel large and powerful and it's it's weird, man, because I've never like Like outside of like video games, I don't like feeling like powerful. I just saw the new Honduran president get sworn in with my grandma, and she was like, he's too old to run that country. And I was like, oh, grandma, you're like 78 saying this. And even she has her right mind being like, there's no way. And then I made a joke. I was like, he's going to die a year in because that's what they were saying about Biden, man. People, I was like, oh, I got a homie. Shout out Kenley. It was just his birthday not too long ago because we have the same birth month, January 22nd. I want to say that might be Gabriel's birthday. Oh, his might be a little bit earlier. His might be like the 12th. No, the 12th is Camilla's birthday. Yo, hold up. All these birthdays that I said I didn't remember, but it's because they're around my birth month. So I'm selfishly remembering mine and everybody else's birthday around that. The only times I remember days are when they're important to me, or also, obviously just the time. You know what I mean? Like around the same time, it's like my friend's birthday and I care about them, and I'll remember like, oh, like it's usually like his birthday around this time, and you know what I mean, like it's all like relative. And don't ever think you're special because I remember something, because I probably have like a secret equation on a whiteboard somewhere with like a sequence of events that I had to do to remember. Like open this notes app that specifically says this word so that you can open the joke that you wrote in 2021 that said, oh, also, it's funny because July 18th, bro, that's also, her birthday. So, add that into the joke. Like, what am I talking about right now? I can't fully authentically be myself with anybody. And that ladies and gentlemen, brings us back to being a good person. I mean, sometimes I'm Mike Beasley. Sometimes I wake up and I'm Mike Beasley. Sometimes I wake up and I can't find it. No, sometimes I don't know. Specifically for me, because I'm so wishy washy. I'm so like, I don't know. I'm so extremist in one way or the other. Forgive the bedhead, by the way. Like, gosh, like you can tell I just woke up, threw stuff off, and wanted to record this. Like, I got to stop procrastinating, man. I want to be good, and being good in my eyes is sticking to the things I want to do and communicating with the people I want to be in touch with. Like being in touch with the moment and everything. You know what I mean? Appreciating stuff more, just a whole lot of New York. Scrap the video, cut it all. Editor, cut it in post, okay? No, I'm not gonna pay you extra. I'm not even paying you to begin. All right, you know what? We're keeping it in. After we're gonna do it live. Why am I acting like I can't curse? I can definitely curse. They're like 8 minutes into the video, and we still haven't really covered my point. Oh my gosh, like prioritizing yourself, I feel bad. I feel bad doing stuff that like I want to do in hopes that it might not be exactly what the other person wants to do. And that goes anything from relationships to people I'm stuck in an elevator with for like a couple seconds for floors. I'm like, he probably wants to stand in that corner, or he probably wants to be the furthest distance away from me as possible, so I'm gonna stand here, even though over here, I want to like take a picture over here in the like reflection of the mirror of the elevator, but I'm not going to do it because like it would be like a little bit of an awkward situation. And now it's like there's 3 seconds and I don't know if this is my floor or not, but the door's opening and he's not stepping out and nobody's coming in, so I feel like I have to leave. Like it's my like duty. Like what are we going to do here if none of us goes in? Just let this door close and not fulfill its purpose of being a window? Stop it. Like come on, let's think rationally here, or maybe irrationally. I'm starting to like look at my eyes as I'm saying this out loud in the recording and thinking maybe I don't know where I'm going with this, and I'm just a vessel of temporary thoughts. That being said, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would like to think people are inherently born good and they like, want to be harmonious with everybody, but you have to be like taught kindness. I feel like that's messed up, but like you kind of aren't naturally too aware of like emotions. No, you are, because like babies can understand like when people are like stressed or like crying, or like when people are happy and laughing and stuff. No, they know that. But I think like just like the complexities of man, like they don't even know their own thoughts, let alone how to describe them fully to somebody else. So even that little bit of communication that a baby can do, oh, fantastic. I got to wake up now, you guys. No, but even that single thought of like uh just acknowledging and acting appropriately to the emotions around you and stuff. It's I don't know. It's like deeply baked into us to react to people's emotions and vice versa. And um, I don't know. I think I'm saying a whole lot of nothing. I think I'm saying a whole lot of nothing. And I never claimed to be making a point. I never claimed to be making a point. Well, I kind of did. I kind of said at the beginning I wanted to talk about people being inherently good and evil, but I don't know. I'm constantly walking myself in circles around the same point of like, I think people are kind of evil because they prioritize themselves. I think people are evil because they dropped my fucking AirPods, man. Woo! I think people are inherently evil because, like, I grew up not wanting to share my toys, and then I think people are inherently good because I think we would rather have a great, like, an okay time with other people than like a great time on our own. And then I think of like loners, and I'm like, I can't group them in that same conversation because, like, I have some people I know whose 2020 was the best year of their lives. You know what I mean? Being locked inside doing nothing. They're like, I was doing this anyways. It's about time everybody else got on the wave. Quite frankly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ultimately, whatever I say, I try to like resonate to as many people as possible. But ultimately, the fact we can't agree is what makes us so agreeable. Hold up, his writing is fire, yo. Okay, come on. I have to stop saying stuff that I think sounds smart just because it sounds smart in my head, or like because it sounds mysterious, or it sounds like there's no real way to interpret it. So like whichever way you can interpret it is the correct way, which I'm always a big fan of. Gosh, I gotta talk to people more, man. I gotta stop being cooped up at my room having conversations with myself and walking myself around points that other people can probably give me another perspective on. And so that being said, it is like freezing. Please stay warm, stay drundled up, bundled up, you know what I mean? Take your vitamins, brush your teeth, shower if you haven't, eat something good, stay hydrated, all these good thoughts. And don't be inherently evil, man. You know what I mean? Like it's fine to prioritize yourself. And yeah, it's a, like, you know, damn near what's expected of you. You've only got yourself in this life, really. Um and so like just just think. Just think. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to think of or how to think or why you should be thinking or when, but just like you'll know, man. Just think. Just think. Inherently good and inherently evil. All right, whatever. I've been ranting too long. I got to get out of here. Bye.